Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. Yeah, I've been gone for a couple days. I've been super busy. Like, I haven't even got to touch my high score challenge on both of my accounts. Last time you guys saw my main account, it was at like 12.7. I did another run after that. I got 12.8. It wasn't too hard. And then my free-to-play account is still at 12.4. I haven't... Actually, no. It's at 12.5. I made sure to get the 2 Vanitas Remnant, but I have not touched anything besides the rating hour. And guys... how you doing with the rating hour? Because I know a lot of people are not having the chance to complete all those boards. I completed them both on my main account and my free-to-play account on the second day. The first day I did all the jewels on both of them, and the second day I got the magic mirrors and whatever else there was. So it is kind of like ridiculous that it's at these certain hours and a lot of people are not going to be able to do it, especially since every day you do it, you also get 30 jewels. So over the course, you're going to get over 200 jewels just for completing the quest, because the quest itself to summon the raid boss actually gives you 10 jewels each. So that's 30 jewels per day plus 1400 jewels in the board. You're looking at 1600 jewels for this whole event, which is kind of good. It's better than doing the 1400 jewels. You get an extra day technically if you do it every day, but you got to go by their hours, which really sucks. So let me know in the comment section if you guys actually completed it. It is annoying. I have a lot of people complaining about it, saying that they're working or they're not available during those hours or sleep or whatever is going on. So it kind of sucks that it's during certain hours, but it wasn't too difficult once I actually did it. Because I think it was like, I think you need like 10 bosses actually taken down to get the whole thing completed, or 7 raid bosses taken down to get only the jewels. So technically 7's not too bad over 7 days and 2 times happening, and also you can get your the carp up to 5, 10, 15, 20. So in 1 hour you can summon at least 2 carps. I was doing that on my free-to-play account. I got it to level 10 and that's how I completed it. Both my accounts shared it, whatever, and my party members. But if you're good enough and you get them to level 10, it's alright. But mostly this video is just talking about the high score challenge. There's 23 hours left. There was just an update on our game and I don't know what's going on. I don't really check the album every time. I don't know where the album ended. So I'm just gonna go quickly all the way down here. Maybe they're adding medals. So the only reason I'm talking about this is because I want to pull. So what are we looking at here? Is this Dragon and Terranort? Because if this is Maleficent Dragon and that's Terranort and that's that, what's all this? Unless there's something I'm missing here. What's number 17, 718, 719 and all that? So they might have added a bunch of medals. So a bunch of medals are coming unless this was like this already. But again, I don't check the album, so I don't know. But there was an update. It was pretty big. It wasn't something small. It was like a download and 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4. So it was pretty heavy. I don't know, but I am going to wait for the tweet tonight around 11 p.m. for my time. Or I think it's like, what, 8 o'clock for yours or 9 o'clock? But yeah, I'm going to wait for the tweet, see if there's something new. If there's nothing new, I might pull from... Or are they both ending? Yeah, they're both ending. I might pull from the Falling Price deal again, just because I do want a chance at the Maleficent Dragon with 3 orbs. But if not, I'm totally fine with just pulling her, because I'm not going to use Making Brooms on her. I really want to get traits on her. So same thing like any other medal, it's going to be in the pull system afterwards. So I can just pull it as I pull later on and I'll get one of her. As for Terranort, I can do without. He is really good, don't get me wrong, but not chase worthy. As for the key art deal, depending what comes tomorrow, again, same thing with me waiting for this banner here. Depending what comes tomorrow, I might pull a couple more times just because I want to fix my bonds. I do want a second copy of Sky, because if you guys don't know already, my Sky is actually a rating Sky, and I do want a key art Sky that's not a rating medal. So I want to put attack boost 4 max on it. I want it to have like different traits. I'm not hoping for different traits, but I can't touch the key art Sky I have right now, because it's just perfect for rating. If I touched it, it would just be a sin. So I cannot touch this medal. I have to leave this medal this way, the way it is, because during any Lux rating weekend or week or whatever it is, this medal is like top tier. There's nothing that can touch this besides another version of this that's boosted. So I am definitely not going to touch this. I'm going to leave it the way it is. and I'm gonna go for more key arts. Hopefully I get more skies, because if I get more skies, then I can gilt it. I already have another copy right here with 2 orbs, so technically I don't need too much. I'm looking for 2 more to get 2 more traits and possibly gilt. If not, finish off with Mickey Brooms. But in my case, that's not a good idea either. But either way, all depends what comes tomorrow. And I know that later on, even something good doesn't come tomorrow, I still shouldn't pull. But I don't know. It's just what I want to do with my account, so we'll see what happens. It's nothing for... I don't know. We'll talk about it on the update tomorrow. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be at work. Tomorrow's another busy day as well, so I'm going to be very short on videos and updates, but hopefully I'm there on time anyways, and I'll try. And I'll talk about what I'm doing for polls when it comes to that point. For now, let's try to get top 1,000 or top 2,000. If you guys don't know already, this is almost ending. I know I said that already, but if you go to ranking and you go to rewards, there's 2 things I want here. Power gems. I need 1 more power gem, so I can get top 2,000. That's totally fine, but I would like more of them. More gems, the better. But the thing here is, you see this Vanitas right here, or Vanitas. He basically, if you get this top 2,000 and the score, you only need 2 more to gilt it. And now that we have Making Brooms in the game, it's not a big deal to make top 1,000. Making top 1,000 means you don't have to waste Making Brooms, means you get more prizes, so on and so on. But if I don't make top 1,000, I'm not going to cry over it, because I only need 2 copies to gilt this guy. And even people who make top 1,000 only get to roll 1 more trait. Now, if top 1,000 guaranteed 5, what is it? There's 5 copies separate, so I have 5 more chances to reroll traits. I would definitely push for top 1,000. But because they haven't done that yet, I'm not going to push for top 1,000, because you only get 1 chance at a trait, and I can just use Making Brooms later on this medal if I really want to, because it's not part of a poll system. It's limited to this high score challenge, so using Making Brooms on this medal makes more sense than using Making Brooms on a Dark Riku or Nominate, because you can just pull them whenever they come up. So you do have a chance of pulling them, or these medals, you don't have a chance to pull them. But I'm not saying use Making Brooms on him. He's probably not the best choice. He is very strong, a self-buffer, really good. If he does get the correct traits, even without traits, a gilted version of him is still pretty good, but I wouldn't waste the Making Brooms. I'm just saying for you guys, when there is a high score challenge and you really like that medal and you think it's going to be good, gilted, you have the option of making top 2,000 or top 5,000 and just finishing it off with Making Brooms, because again, they don't give a bunch of copies for trait rerolls. They just give you orbed ones. So everyone gets 2 trait rolls, which means you don't really have to fight for top 1,000. So either way, saying all that, let's jump into this and try to get a score of over 13.5. I have 2 setups actually I didn't even try. I showed you my 2 setups, and then I just reran this one again, and I got 12.8, and it wasn't perfect. I can get easily with this setup here because of counterpoint and my key art having an extra 1,000, and also just being on anyways, being 150% gilt compared to Zaldin being 100% gilt, so I do have a stronger medal. It's not that big of an increase because the Keyblade last slot is a 2.6 where the Divine Rose is a 3.00, so it's very minimum how much I'm actually getting out of this, but it's still a big difference. So I'm going to try to go over 13.5. I know I can. It's been done already by lots of people, 49%. It's the very simple setup of just going in with Zaldin B on the Divine Rose. This setup right here is the setup you guys got to use. You don't have to use Illustrated Bell and Beast. It's actually better to use a Kairi, so you can put your ×3 buffer here, so you can copy it twice and kill the little guys with a ×6 buffer and get a better score out of that. But again, I get a little bit more score from using this setup, and if I really want to hit top 1,000, I'm going to make the counterpoint to level 32, I believe, to make that a 2.7 multiplier. But like I said, it's probably not worth it for me to jump into top 1,000. I can also use other setups where I put like a bunch of defense boost and key arts and just have my ×3 buffer and go out that way with APPs, or just use the Illustrated Kairi with second chance, the one I have with 15,000 damage, and just go at it that way as well. But that's all percentage boost, and it's all a little too much. Basically what I'm going to do is just do a perfect run with you guys, or try to do a perfect run, because you guys know already this is all RNG, so I don't have a good chance of doing any of this. I am not going to, I think, because I have -60 trait on my key arts, buffing this much is actually a bad idea, but I'm going to try anyway, see what happens. It's probably going to kill it. Yeah, it's going to kill it. So I can't buff that much. I got to buff a lot less than that, just because my key art actually has -60 ground on it and plus 1,000 strength. My buffs are going to be a lot different than your buffs. or any of the buffs I've showed with Illustrated Kari, because this key art just does way too much damage to ground enemies, which is a bad thing, but at the same time it's a good thing because I can take down enemies a lot quicker. Again, I'm probably going to end up using the Divine Rose. You know what, let's just go to these dark plants over here. But yeah, I'm going to end up using the Divine Rose because it's just more solid. I can use an Illustrated Kari, double attack with that, instead of using the Illustrated Belly Beast. Even though Illustrated Belly Beast removes the buffs from the bigger helicopter, it's only a very small amount of score. Oh, I don't even know why I use that. It's a very small score difference compared to using this setup. So we'll see how it goes. If you guys don't know already how this works, basically I gotta survive. I died, second chance, has to proc, no second chance. But I gotta survive this, make this guy low HP, and try to get him to reset it. So this is probably gonna be a longer video than intended. But for this video, I gotta wait 2 minutes and 42 seconds until I have one more try. What I'm gonna do with you guys is just go wardrobe, do the whole clear, and end with the dark plant, and cross my finger it works. So be right back as soon as this restores SP. Boom. 2 minutes pass by in 1 second. It's amazing, isn't it? So let's go do this high score challenge one more time. I'm gonna use the same setup, but this time instead of trying to be fooling around with the dark plant, instead of fooling around with the dark plant, I'm just gonna go into the wardrobe, and then do all the enemies. I should have restored some SP somewhere, but I don't have AP, so that's not gonna work out at all. All right, let's go for the biggest guy first. Most likely, I'm not going to be able to pass this part right here because if defense boosts don't activate and sleep don't activate, all that. Let me move my giant noggin here down to here just so you guys can see a little bit more. If I don't get all this proccing, then I'm gone and I don't have any more SP. I could just reset the tablet, or not the tablet, reset the game and go at it. I might do that just to continue this video, hopefully to show you guys a good run. But let's try out, maybe our luck is super good on just this one. Now, the only reason that happened is, again, my key art's 150% gilted, so Zaldin B's attack is huge. And, you know, all the rest. The ×6 buffer with Elta key art, with the 2 times, all that. I have all the good stuff happening. Now, I have sleep on here. If sleep connects, I'm safe. If not, defense boost 2 or second chance. So no defense boost 2, so second chance 2, which has a huge percentage. Oh my god, it didn't work either. Alright, I'm going to reset this and try this again with you guys. Alright, so let's try this again. One more time. I have to wait for defense boost 2, second chance, or sleep. I have 3 RNG ways of not making it so RNG, and it's still so much RNG. Like, it's near, like, impossible. Especially if I was, like, trying to focus on just defense boost to actually do this. It would take so many resets. Alright, that took him out in one shot. Sleep would be great here. Misses. It's okay. 2 defense boost 2s. One more. Boom. Was that just one? Was that just one defense boost too? Okay, whatever. It worked out. Now here, I can't buff as much as everybody else can buff, just because my key art has -60 general defense down on it because of the trait, and it's plus 1000 strength. So if I buffed any more than that, I'd be dead. So I had to rely on second chance or 2 defense boost 2s. There's one. Definitely second chance has to go off here. It goes off. We can continue. Alright, so I'm going to do a full clear with you guys. No matter what else happens from here, the only other thing that can kill me is the dark plant and the wardrobe, but it's a very unlikely chance of that happening because they have to do a perfect hit or defense boost 2 doesn't go off. So we'll see. Let's just finish this off right here. I think we end up with a score for like 450 or 5 million. No, 4,027,800. Oh man, I'm good. 4,278,000. Now again, my key art has -60 general defense for ground and a plus 1000, so I don't even think I'm allowed to buff here. It's been so long. Well, it's been like 3 days. Yeah, okay, I was right. It's been like 3 days, so I haven't ran this since then, since I recorded that video. So I don't know what I'm allowed to do in all these enemies. So I'm gonna be guessing all the way through. I could be buffing more, I could be buffing less. I don't know. But I'm just going to go with gut feelings here, guys. Gut feelings or just a little bit of flashbacks of me trying to remember. All I know is that if I use that Zaldin B on certain enemies by accident, I'm going to lose a lot of score because he will take them out. Like this guy right here, this wizard. If I activate Zaldin B by accident, the Zaldin B, even though it's not on a proper slot, just because of all these buffs, the Zaldin B will actually take down this high wizard here. So I gotta realize what I'm doing. I gotta pay a little bit of attention, not just going into a blind. Okay, so I'm gonna swipe here. See how it still did damage? If I activated his special, would have just killed that guy, annihilated him. Alright, so 3 groups down. We're at 7,466,000. We're gonna leave that group for last just because I want to keep the RNG for last. So for these right here, I want to be able to do damage to them, but not too much damage. That's 15,000 damage. That's a lot. I'm not gonna do that. I could activate this here, but I believe swiping with this Zaldin and swiping with this, yeah, that's a lot of damage there. And I'll tap on this guy. Put that guy to sleep. Hopefully this guy restores some HP. He doesn't, which is really, really bad. But it did skip a bunch. I'm pretty sure if I swipe and swipe, it's going to kill these guys. Because look how much damage it did without activating anything already. I'm going to tap here and swipe here. And swipe here again. Hopefully they restore some HP. Neither of them restored HP. That's great. That is just great. That's exactly what I want to happen. Hopefully it doesn't knock them out. I'm going to use Kiara on one of them. The RNG is not happening. Hopefully it happens now. Restore HP, please. It doesn't restore HP. Okay, so no bonus score off these guys here. I can't do anything about it. If I swipe here, he's dead, so I got to take him out. No question about it. I could have buffed during those two because I could have used like a Illustrated Bell and Beast or something. I could have buffed there, but that's okay. It's all RNG. Now I know for this guy, if I use these buffs here, this is pretty much dead. If I even buff with this and use a 4,000, I'm pretty sure it's dead. I'm pretty sure it's dead. Let's just check it. Okay, it didn't die. Good. Alright, that's if I use the Illustrated Kari 2, it would have died. But I got a little bit of buff in there, and I did that one perfectly. And now this group. I'm trying not to screw up anything, but knowing me, I'll find something to screw up here. That's not doing damage. That's not doing damage. A tap here might do damage. Not enough. Perfect. Okay, so I can tap my way out of this, which is perfect. It even looked like I had a little bit more, so let's try. I think that's still enough to survive. Because I don't want to touch that apple there. I want to buff a little bit more, so I'll keep trying here. Again, I didn't practice this a whole bunch of times, so this is all guessing. Like, this might kill it. It didn't kill it. Alright. So we're good from here. I can swipe a couple and actually activate some stuff too. I'm going to take the chance. Should I take the chance? No, you know what? I know a buff from Kari here. I should have buffed with it. No. Yeah, if I use a ×3 buffer, I'm pretty sure that would have took it out with one of those Tyries. So I'm going to play safe here and just do a little bit of buff here and there. This is probably not for the best score that I can do with this setup. Again, I didn't practice it a lot, so I don't know where I can buff and cannot buff, but I'm going to try anyways. Tap here, tap here. These guys are going to take a beating. I know that for sure. Like right here, watch his Zaldin. Look at all that damage. I can't do anything about it. I absolutely can't do anything. I could exchange a little bit more HP towards that one there, but I didn't. So I kind of screwed up there because I knew that one was going to die anyways. Let's just tap on this one until it's got almost no HP. That's probably going to kill it. Yeah, that would have killed it. It won't kill it. It won't kill this one, I think. It totally killed that one. Alright, so we lost a little bit more score again. So I got to figure out something to do with that. I'm trying here, guys. I'm really, really trying. This doesn't look too good because all I got is this group and the plants. So the plants have to restore HP. For these ones here, I know that that's going to kill it. That's 2,000 there. So what I can do, though, is I can... Oh, no, he's hiding. Oh, no, he's hiding. Is that the one with the HP? Okay, that's the one with the less HP. So I'm going to activate that, and then restore some SP with my Kari next turn. That gives me the better score. I remember this one at least because it was the easiest one. So double swipe here, activate this, and this started me off with like 8,200 or 82,000, I forget. But it was pretty good to do it that way with this setup. That's the only thing I probably remember out of all this. So I did screw up a lot of it. Nothing's left except for this group right here. So somehow I'm going to squeeze out, what, 13 million? This is really bad. This is actually really, really, really bad. So I'm going to try anyways. So we're going to do full buffs here. Hopefully defense boost 2s go off. If it doesn't, this is just a terrible run. This is a terrible run. This dark plant has so much points in it, it's not even funny. I'm going to try anyways because there's 3 enemies here. They're all high leveled. So I can definitely squeeze out some good score from here. Let's see if I can put him to sleep, get the RNG out of the way. Okay, I don't have to rely on no second chance or defense boost. That worked out perfectly. That worked out perfectly. Let's just keep trying here. Again, the Divine Roll setup is probably a lot better just because I can use more buffs on the previous enemies, and more buffs means more score. So I probably will just end up using that. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we got these two out of the way. Now it's just RNG time. This guy has to restore HP and not kill me on top of it. What I am going to do is probably use the key art until I can't no more and see what happens. I think it's only like at 1.5 or 2 HP bars that this guy actually restores HP. I'm not 100% sure on this, but we're going to keep trying anyway. Swipe here and just keep hoping that he restores HP somewhere. So same thing over and over. Use only the 4,000 damage, couple swipes, just so I have more chances of restoring HP. Right here, he should be starting to restore it. It's not happening so far, so this doesn't look too good, guys. This doesn't look any good, but hopefully I have one more turn. If it doesn't restore here, I got one more turn, and then I can't. Actually, I can't do it anymore. So let's just try to go for a good score here. Let's just try to fully buff, because if I try to buff next turn, this Kyrie right here does 15,000 damage, and that will totally knock this guy out. See right there, 4,000. The Zaldin shouldn't do anything, and there you go. That's just enough. If I try to do another score of trying to do it, it wouldn't have worked out. But there you go. Even without the Dark Plant's HP restore, I still got a better score. I'll definitely clean this up a lot better and try to get that Dark Plant to restore, because I know this is possible to do a 13.6 if I buff properly. So I probably have to switch my Illustrated Bella Beast for Illustrated Kyrie and try to get something else out that. I have a chance at extra attack on Illustrated Kyrie, so I'll try that out. We'll see. We'll see what happens, but I am going to use this right here, pop this, and let's see what place I make out of this. So 13,157,000. Absolutely disgusting because it's 100% possible to get over 13.5. I'll keep trying. I'll definitely keep trying. Attack boost 3 max leveled up. Yay! I'd rather my defense boost 2 go up. But there we go. 13.1, guys. Let's see what I get out of this, and then I'll let you know tomorrow what's going on. I'm going to keep playing this tomorrow over and over because it's only the last day. I'm in rank 1,269. So I'm guaranteed top 2,000. I will talk to a couple people, see where top 1,000 is, and even if that's worth it or not. But this is what I got so far. That puts me up pretty nicely. Let's see who's beside me in rankings. See if you guys recognize your name. I know a lot of you guys go, oh, I was beside you. So we got a couple guys here. We got Arbler, Bales. I shouldn't read names out loud, actually. This is terrible. So just look at your names. There you go. Blank is there. Maxi, Neo, and Noctis. All right. So that puts me in this place. The score difference between all these people is not that high. So I'm pretty sure 13.5 should still be safe top 1,000. But it is the last day. A lot of people are going to pull those 21% medals. There is some really good setups. There's actually a better setup than what I'm using right now. I can go in with a setup that doesn't require this right here, and I can just put another one of these in, throw some defense boost on there, or right here, throw another defense boost 3 on here, defense boost 2, and just go with the sleep and defense boost luck. But it's so much RNG on top of the RNG of the Dark Plant restoring. So, you know, is it really worth it? I don't know. I'll see. But anyways, guys, I'll show you guys what I get my ranking tomorrow. I'm probably not going to upload a video until the update because I have to work. Again, 11-hour shift tomorrow, so I won't be home. It's going to be a long day, but hopefully I come home and there's some crazy updates and everything's going to be okay. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.